Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. Today I am going to try out clips. I really don't want to do it, but a few people have suggested it, so I've eventually decided I have to try it out. These are the clips I'm going to use. Dec has lent them to me, and they are Shimano DX clips, and what I like is they have a little bit of a platform, so hopefully that'll make it a little bit easier for me to transition over. I've never ridden clips, so I'd imagine this is going to be quite a challenge. I've always had flats, and these I've loved. They're the Nuke-proof Neutrons, and I think it's going to be it's going to be fun, because I'd imagine there's going to be a bit of falling over involved. The other thing I need are shoes. My friend Jackie has lent me the shoes, so I would advise, if you're going to try out clips, maybe to try and do the same thing. Borrow this stuff first if you can off a friend or a mate, because you might not like clips, and I've a good suspicion that I'm not going to like it. So thanks so much, Jackie, for lending me these. Now, first off, we need to get the Nuke-proof Neutrons off. So this is an 8mm. We need to loosen it first. And a good tip is, if you have this going backwards, then to loosen it, it'll always be to push down, and that'll be the same if I went to the other pedal. So it's a good tip on which way do I turn this to actually loosen it. So I'll loosen it initially, and then we'll use this then to do the rest of the work. And they're off! So it's time to put the clips on. First you need to find out what's your left and right. So on these pedals you have an L here, and you also have an L on the inside here as well, so you should be able to find it regardless. So left, obviously left looking forward, right on the other side. And then I need a 6mm for this, and I also put a bit of grease around here just so that it doesn't seize when I put it on. So now we'll try to put it on, and you need to be very careful with the treading, just don't force it, and you're going to go the opposite way to what you did to take them off, and then you can use this side then to make sure that you have them tight. Okay, we'll do the other one. So I've got my lovely shoes on, and I'm going to try and get my feet onto the pedals. So my right foot I normally have forward. I'm going to start with that, and I haven't really a clue what I'm doing, so this could be interesting. I think it'll click or something when I get it right. Yeah, okay, so I have my right foot in. I really don't want to try my left foot. This is so much harder than it looks. Thank God I practiced track standing. So I try getting in. Okay. Maybe I should go and look at Google for this, because I don't think I'm doing this right. I'll try to get one foot out and see if that works. Okay, so I can get a foot out. We're back in. Oh Jesus! How do I get out? Oh, I don't like this! Okay, I don't think this video is going to continue, so I can't even get out. So after that first attempt failed, Dec has now told me that you can loosen them to make it easier to pop out. So we've done that. Basically, just in case you don't know, see me, it's not on all pedals, but there's a little screw here. I think it's a 3mm, and you can loosen that and that means then it should be easier to pop out. Fingers crossed. I've also decided that knee pads and elbow pads might be a good idea, even though I'm just in the garden, because I'd imagine I'm going to fall over another few times. Okay, so here we'll try again. They are much looser now, actually. And I still can't do it. Oh my god. Why does anybody use clips? Seriously. Right. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Oh no. No. I just don't understand how you get out. Maybe you need to come back in about a year's time and I might have mastered getting across the garden. Okay, I'm going to give myself a run. I don't think my left foot is in. No. Oh, that's it. Sorry? Now, can I take them out? Okay. So I don't know which foot, I suppose my left foot. Okay, yes, I got my left foot out. Right foot. Okay. Oof. I think I need to go practice that a bit and be a little bit less traumatized. I'm out of breath, I'm so scared. So I'm really adventurous. I've taken it to the field now for my third attempt because I have a little bit more distance to play with. And luckily they've grown the field a little bit, so hopefully the people on the road won't be able to witness the carnage that's going to go on. Another thing maybe to point out, if you're not that good at track stands and you're trying to use the clips, Deck said to me you could lean against a wall or lean against a tree or something while you're trying to clip in. But it's probably worthwhile practicing your track stands because they'll always come in useful for biking regardless. Okay, so right foot's in, left foot is, oh, it's in, I think. So I think that's what I'm going to just try and do now in a straight line. Get clipped in, get clipped out, get clipped in, get clipped out. And I'm just going to keep practicing that up and down until I feel comfortable. Okay, so this time I'm going to clip in, hopefully, and I'm going to put my saddle up as if I was pedaling up the hill or whatever, and then clip out one foot, put the saddle down and then stop, just so I get used to that as well, and hopefully that won't be catastrophic. Okay. So I'm just going to practice that a couple of times. Okay, that feels okay. It's all going to change, I'm sure, when I get to the trails, but sure, we might as well try that next and see what happens. So before we go to the trails, I was just saying that I thought it felt like I was very far forward, as in that it was on my toe, if that makes sense. So when we looked underneath, there is a little bit of space for the cleat to move back. So I'm going to do that now, and I need a 4mm, which I have in my little Orbea or Allen bag there. And hopefully that'll feel a bit more comfortable. So we're here at Glencullen Adventure Park, my favourite place, and we're going to start on a blue trail. I think it's probably wise. It's called Easy Rider, so I'll see how that goes, and then if that's okay, I might take it to some of the more technical trails. way harder than I thought it was going to be, and it was actually quite scary. I don't know, it just felt so insecure. I'm still willing to give Logan, which is one of my other trails that I quite like, a go. It might be catastrophic, which we'll try it out. So we'll go back up and try that one. So we're here at the top of Logan. We're going to drop in. There's actually a little drop into it, so even that worries me at the moment. But hopefully it'll be all okay, and it's a bit more natural than the last one. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes.
Okay.
It's like panic. Oh my god. Well, that was terrifying. Oh my god. I felt like I'd never been on a bike before. It was so scary. Managed to get down in one piece, but I would say I need to practice a bit more. One more trail I want to try, which is a trail that has a lot of roots on it. So we're going to try that out, and maybe then we'll leave it there for today. So we're in the middle probably of Death Grip here. I did a video with Dan Wolf on this, and he was actually saying to me how clips can actually help on a trail like this, because as you're going over roots and rocks and bumpy bits, your feet tend to come up, or at least mine do. So instead of having the heels down, they start to come like this, and it's very hard to stay stable. Whereas with the clips, as I go down along this and start to get bumped, it won't matter if my heels start to come up a little bit, because I'm clipped in. So it'll be interesting to see how I feel. I think I need a lot more practice with the clips first of all, but I just want to try it out today and see if it makes any difference, and whether I think in the future, if I kept clips, whether it would help or not. Okay, so we're going to drop in to Death Grip, and I just have to get my other foot clipped in, which might take a while. Okay, clipped in, finally. Bit of a drop in, that's okay. Oh jeez, this feels scary. Roots, lots and roots. Not the best riding I've ever done, but interesting, different feel when you're pedaling in comparison. Now I just have to remember to stop and put my foot out. So I'm happy enough with that for a start, day one of clips. I'm not sure so far, but it was exciting and definitely exhilarating. I think I'll have to practice a lot to get any good at it, but I'll keep trying, and thanks so much for tuning in. Hopefully I'll see you in the next video.